When employers are thinking about the packages that they're offering to staff in a world where more employees are expecting things to be a retail experience or personalised, I think they should be thinking about who they're working with, who their providers are. Lots of providers are doing a lot of work to make their offerings more personalised, more retail friendly, so you get a similar experience. But I think while employers are doing that, they need to think about a second thing, not just focusing on their young digital natives who are used to everything being digitised on an app, on a computer, but those staff who perhaps are seen as technological Luddites, for want of a better word. In fact, they perhaps need more focus to bring them into a digital era. You, as an employer, are going to want more staff who are digital savvy, and if you can use your reward package and your benefits package via the platforms and apps you're using to bring them into a new era, then your reward strategy does align to your business strategy. A third point I would make while you're thinking about digital strategy and platforms and apps is about the data. We're in a world that's a bit of a wild west still. Employees aren't sure what they can trust. Employers aren't sure what they can trust. We haven't really got our heads around data. Keep your eye on that. That's really important. You're going to need MI and data in the future, but you also don't want to be caught out by legislation and misusing data. It's changing fast. Keep up to date on that. In a world where we're seeing increasing digitization in the workplace, we're also seeing far more people working for organizations on a contract or freelance basis. We call these agile workers. And some predictions show that organizations could be made up of 30 to 40% agile workers versus permanent staff. Now, this presents challenges for HR and benefit and reward professionals. What do they do with these workers that aren't permanent staff, who aren't part of HR strategies and programs and reward programs? Because they are key talent. It might be a crucial contractor that comes in a few times a year, or somebody that internally is seen as one of your employees, or somebody who externally is representing your company, and yet they might not be as engaged with your organisation in the way permanent staff are. And I think employers need to be thinking about these agile workers in a different way. They're not just somebody you pay by invoice every now and again through accounts. See them as part of your workforce. See them as part of your talent strategy. Bring them into benefits more and more. Some of them you already will have a hook into because you have to pay them via payroll because of legislation or even auto-enrollment. But could you be doing more? As we get increasingly digitized, who is your employee, who is your worker, is shifting, and HR need to embrace that. We are seeing rapid change in the way benefits are offered, platforms are developing, and apps are developing in the marketplace. And what I'm seeing is quite a wide variety in where different providers are in this journey. And by speaking to reward directors, some of them are getting quite frustrated where they might have one or two of their providers really ahead of the game, showing them new things, being innovative, but then being held back, perhaps by an insurer who's slow at having fast sign-on processes because they themselves are caught up by regulation or old admin system. So where people are getting held back is not because they don't have the new, fresh, different ideas. It's because of legacy systems that are still in place for some providers. It will change, but it's very patchy at the moment.